Hey, good Tuesday morning, everybody, here on April the 2nd. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here on the Weather Nerds channel. Wanted to give you a quick update on the severe weather here. We do have some active weather going on this morning. Not planning to do wall-to-wall. This is an update for you as we're expecting to see more active weather later today. But we do have some active weather here up across the Midwest, coming across Indiana and Kentucky this morning, as we do have numerous tornado warnings. In fact, one of these have been observed kind of coming through there right now. I can kind of show you a little bit on this. We'll just do again quickly. We'll take a look at this and look at the high velocity mode here, resolution velocity, and we could see basically there's been eddies up and down this particular squall line that could potentially be showing a tornado. And this area in particular, right up in here, on this one, right in here has had an observed tornado with that one right in that region there, just to the east, northeast of the Evansville area, with a tornadic storm with that particular cell. Now, this is just getting started right now with this stuff here. There's an initial line, and then we're going to have some more stuff developing here later this afternoon. So what we're currently seeing here, and I can show you where the current watch boxes are up in the warning. So here's the big picture here. We've got this tornado watch box that continues into Kentucky over the Louisville area and going over just south of Cincinnati. That goes up until noon Eastern Daylight Time for today. And that's for this initial round for severe weather this morning. So there's been little eddies and little potential tornadoes spinning up along this little squall line. They'll be kind of through that path here for this morning. So hopefully the folks up in this area are staying weather aware and weather-wise what's going on in their area currently. Now, the big picture here for today is looking like this. This is the updated Storms Prediction Center. A little change from yesterday, as that moderate risk now is stretching down into Kentucky, probably most likely because of these storms coming through for this morning. You see the enhanced area in the orange coming all the way down into northern Alabama, and yellow pretty much covering the entire southeast. As we take a look at the tornado threat again, higher there through Ohio and down into northern Kentucky. That's much higher. That's higher than it was yesterday. Yesterday we were dealing with most of it was blowing about 10%. So we're going higher than that as we're kind of into a moderate risk of seeing some of those tornadoes into that area. About 20% or so. So we need to be careful in that region. Obviously, we're still going to be dealing with a lot of high winds. That's been pretty much true for this entire system all day yesterday. We had a lot of the storm reports here, and I'll show you the storm reports here in just a second. A lot of high wind, large hail, and you see the high wind threat there for today, as well as the large hail threat, which pretty much is right on top of it. So the high wind and the high hail threat kind of uniform there, and that's something you don't see very often. That's pretty unique to see that coming through there for this morning. All right, so here's your kind of your triad look once again there. You can see the tornado threat is there in the top left-hand corner box there. Top right hand is the high risk hail, and large and the wind risk are almost identical, very, very close on top of each other. All right, so far what we've had here for storm reports so far, let me show you that real quick here. We've had, pretty much, let me get this fixed. It looks like it moved on me, so let me make sure this is fixed before I can show you that real quick. So this goes through yesterday, so I'll go ahead and switch this over. So we only had about 3 tornado reports. Those were in Oklahoma. We had a confirmed tornado on the ground there. But look at the hail and wind reports. 127 hail and 61 wind. It probably would have been more than that for the fact that we went into the nighttime and people gone to sleep. But significant hail and wind damage reports with this, and we're going to see more of that here for today as we continue through the afternoon. So I do plan on doing some more wall-to-wall coverage on this storm again for later this afternoon. Thank you for everybody who participated yesterday. And if you'd like to get new updates and be alerted when I'm doing that, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel. You get the alert when I start broadcasting, and we'll be watching this very closely as we're continuing with these current warnings that keep coming off here on the squall line. There's that new severe thunderstorm warning that just came out. And like I said, there is stuff up and down this entire line with some eddies of potential spin-ups there in that region right now. Let me switch back over to velocity mode here. High res reflectivity, I should say. And you kind of see the storm, and he's freezing on the last one in here. So you see this the storm is kind of doing, it's kind of wobbling like a little snake all the way down. So when you get these little eddies, little spin ups along that boundary, that's what's setting off the warnings with that particular cell. And it's this one up here on the northern edge of this, right through here. This is the section that has had an observed tornado again with that system. So if you're in that part of the country, just make sure you stay weather aware. Make sure you have your weather radios. Make sure you have your phones ready to go for today. And again, everybody's going to get on the activity later. So I want to show one more thing, and then I promise you I'm done here for this update. I want to show the simulated radar so you can kind of see what's going to happen with this as we go throughout the day. So this is the latest 18-hour run here from the high resolution model, and I want to take you through and show you what we're going to expect with this right now here throughout the afternoon, throughout the day. So this is kind of like your future radar. All right. So watch those storms kind of coming on through. Oops, let me skip ahead there. I want to do that. All right. So you can see these storms that are coming through Kentucky and through Ohio here for the morning hours. They're kind of racing off toward the east, but we're going to get more activity here later this afternoon to flare up. You might get some more storms there back across Kentucky and through Indiana, coming in through Ohio, and a pretty significant squall line will start to develop here coming into Tennessee and coming into Mississippi and Alabama as we go into the late afternoon hours and going into the early evening hours. So again, that severe weather risk will continue into tonight and continue into the overnight hours again as this presses off toward the east. So again, once we get the daytime heating going again, when that storm system, a big low kind of migrating into the middle of the country, we'll get some more severe weather that's going to set off later this afternoon. So probably looking at similar time to what I had for yesterday, between 3 and 4 o'clock. Watching it, if it deserves me to come in a little bit earlier, I will. So folks, just we'll watch that very closely here for this afternoon. I would go wall to wall with what we're seeing currently, but I got to pace myself a little bit. I did 7 hours yesterday, and we've got some more activity to watch for later this afternoon. So which will affect a bigger area for later today. So. Folks there in Louisville, down Elizabethtown, my old stomping grounds, I was stationed at Fort Knox up that way. They're going to have some rough weather here for this morning. These storms looks like they should weaken a little bit as they push off toward the east, as they go to the end of that watch box. But again, they've got another 3.5 hours or so of dealing with the severe weather as this little, fairly small little squall line pushes off toward the east. All right, that's your update for now. Again, please share with your friends, neighbors, and everybody else who may be in the path of this upcoming severe weather. I'll be watching this very closely here for today, and we'll keep you updated when I get ready to do my severe weather coverage later this afternoon. That's your update for now. You guys take it easy. Again, be safe out there. We'll see you on the live updates later today. Bye-bye for now.